Right in the bottom right corner, the red Zerg, root for root. Neuro. And then the top left, you know him. He is the villain, the scourge of North America. Everyone's favorite mech Terran, Avilo. What's up, Bali? What's up, what's up? Alright. Let's see, Avilo? Known for playing very turtly and defensively, and this is King's Cove. Probably one of the most turtly and defensive maps on the planet. But I think we can expect to settle in for a long game. I'm really glad I went to the bathroom before this. Really glad that I went. Got water too. Oh my god. Why is he... So I'll go ahead and answer this since the chat is not catching up. Why is he allowed to do that? He's allowed to do that because it's his prerogative as a player to deny any caster that is not the official casters from Blizzard. People... The official casters being somebody who you would expect casting like a WCS stop, your zombie grubs, your wardies, etc. And they get the right to reject community casters because, well, some of the community casters last time around were not great, both in terms of lagging out the games and just kind of being rude to the players. I need to update my title, don't I? Hello, hello, hello. Versus, I need to update my title. We'll do this while they get ready.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand. Thank you. Tell and Teach. Sideshow JS. Eche Fatum USA. I do play on EU. I do play on EU.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand. My brand. Supreme Leader Kim, hello to you as well. The Honesty Reaper on its way out. We're gonna go across the map.
Look with your special eyes.
Check. For what shady business this Zerg could be up to. Yeah, you possibly did. I play on EU. I haven't played it. I haven't laddered in a couple days. So it's entirely possible. My burn. So many people like my burn. Look with your special eyes. All right. We got SCV in place, ready to block this third hatch. Queen's on the way out. Hello as well, Juveto. We are rooting for Root. This broadcast. Oh, you like that clip instead of the multi? Exclamation mark multi. I'm not gonna pester players mid game. That's not gonna happen. Reaper's coming in. I get a cheeky drone kill here now. It's gonna get screened out by this queen. Burp burp. Burp burp. No dice for you today, Reaper. Ugh. Words are hard. Day 9 is in Neuro's chat as well apparently. Oof. Okay. Okay, Butters here, yeah. Butters, Lily, you're on overtime today. Avilo is back. From outer space, I should have changed those stupid locks. I don't remember the other lyric to that song. There was a third lyric to that. That I do remember. Many songs have more than 2 lyrics. Alright. We're just doing the normal turtly mech stuff. Neuro droning his little Zerg fingers off. Because he knows that he has all the time in the world against Avilo, who likes to play very passively. This defensive mech style, missile turrets every which way. Ooh. Oh, we're going for a battle cruiser. Go for a battle cruiser first. Alright. So there's going to be a nice scout of this. This Viking's a long ways off. It's going to see that there is in fact a tech lab on this factory. We'll see how far it can get. Oop. We can get the scout on the fusion core here. Well, it looks like it. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, Hellions just poking on the bottom side. Yep, and he sees it. We know. We know. Roachborn on the way. The preferred mech countermeasure, as it were. Gonna poke around with these Hellions, try and get some drone damage done. No, he cannot deny any cast during Challenger. He can only deny community casters, like moi. But he cannot deny the official Blizzard casters, those by them. They're going down for Avilo as well. Very passive opener so far. That's pretty much what one would expect from both of these ALs. An established meta between each other as well. used to play quite frequently on ladder. I haven't seen Avilo on ladder too much when I watch other people's streams. We'll see here. Got this fusion core, but he's lifting. Huh. So he lifts the starport, moves it away off this, so he's not going for battle cruisers. He's just, it got scouted, so he's trying to audible into mech. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is kind of an interesting bluff, though, because, yeah, Neuro has started a reactionary Spire expecting the battlecruiser. Hmm. I'm a little bit befuddled here. Alright. Drilling Claw's on the way. Pouring out tanks. Trying to turtle up here. Fire's about to finish up. Neuro just adding on upgrades. Getting roaches out. Avilo continuing to mech it happen. Throwing out Thors and whatnots. Yeah, this is a really nice little mind game here for Avilo. To just bluff this battlecruiser and then switch out of it. He's actually getting really rewarded from it here. Especially if Neuro makes some corruptors here. He's going to be sitting real pretty. But I think at 7 minutes, you kind of know. You kind of know that there's not going to be battlecruisers. Going, what? My brain. Alright. I think he's going to get that tank. For free. A couple of the mines go off. Richie boys on their way, though. +1 range and +1 air attack. Fired up. You know? Huh. Okay. This has been a very odd game. There's a lot of big water roaches here, though, and they're a little bit supply block behind this. One mine's going off on those roaches. There's really just a couple tanks sieging up in the back. Roaches are going to be able to pull back, force the lift off on this third, get a couple SCVs for their trouble. How bad. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get them back out of here, but it's possible. Mine goes off on the roaches. Two more mines coming down to join up with this. There is, in fact, an infestation pit behind this. There is, in fact, an infestation pit. So Neuro's gonna think about Hive. He's already up at 71 drones. My brain. Everyone is a community caster in the OB, though? I'm not clear what you mean there, Shane. But no, there, for our side, for the caster side, there is a distinguish. Like, in the way we communicate with Blizzard. We have separate channels. Alright, forcing liftoff though, he did get some SCV kills out of this. Roaches are going to come home. Third has been re-landed. Yeah, that name is gone. You're not allowed here. Bakers, dude. You know what that name sounds like. Not allowing TOS names in here. Which you guys will know about in 3 minutes when you hear me talk about it. Anyways, Avilo continuing to just sit at home mech up. Neuro's got infestors on the way. Yeah, you can follow all you want, buddy. Gonna go all the way straight to Neural Parasite as well, so it's gonna be great against these Thors trying to get on top of this. We'll see here. If it were me, I'd like to see going straight up to Greater Spire here for Neuro, especially when you have this much free time. Just skyrocket straight to 80 drones. Avilo has put almost no pressure on. There's no, I don't believe there's a hive yet. No, there is a hive. Okay, so we have Vipers as an option here for Neuro. There's a lot of siege tanks. There's a Ghost Academy as well coming down for Avilo behind this. But actually, I really like the addition of the Ghost Academy here. Gonna get snipes on all these high value units here for Neuro. He's trying to get infestors up in this, and especially snipes on the infestors. Why is Avilo allowed to play green? He technically isn't. But I don't give enough of a crap. Is basically the reason. Like, it's WCS rules are you're supposed to only play red and blue, but nobody really cares. Alright. Mech push is starting. Thanks sieging up on the high ground back here. Thor's pushing forward. This is not a great angle for Neuro to fight into. It's a very narrow choke as well. He's gonna try and fork around. Gonna try. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, first Neuro's going down. He's gonna get all of those stores cleaned up. Tank's starting to chug away on his buddies. Okay. Get a couple infested Terrans as well. That was not the greatest fight here for Neuro. He's donating quite a lot for not a lot of cleanup here. Can I roleplay as Avilo for 30 seconds? No, I don't hate myself that much. I hate myself a lot, but I don't hate myself that much. Tanks continue to creep forward. Scan goes down. We're going to clean up creep. We're going to see here. Now we're remaxing on Ling Hydra. Greater Spire is about to wrap up. He's pouring out some Hell Muffins, the Scourge of Avilo. See if he can leverage them. There's only 2 on the way, and I don't believe he has any quite yet. He doesn't really have a nice count here. He's going to want... Okay, 7. Now we're going up to 7 in production. Yeah, this is going to be rough. The Swarm Hosts are a great call. They already get under Avilo's skin, as we've established. And they're just great against the style of mech he wants to play, this very tank-heavy focus style. They're going to build up attrition-y damage against this. It's a matter of getting them out in time, finding the tanks, getting on top of them. We'll see here. Like, this is by no means over. This game is... that push killed a lot of Neuro's army. But it didn't really do any meaningful damage either. The economy has been unhindered the entire time for Zerg. And we're going to push forward again and try this. Tanks creeping up, some on the high ground for coverage. But Neuro's up here on the high ground as well. He can start raining hell down. Alright, here come the Swarm Hosts. Yeah, this is not the greatest angle for Avilo. There's not a lot here. The Ghosts go down before they can really snipe anything meaningful as well. Swarm Hosts getting in the tank line. They're only picking up 1 tank, though. Yeah, not the greatest Swarm Hosts. There are some mines with this that'll keep the locusts clear if they can get burrowed with the tanks, but you kind of have to be wary of the tanks or the mines going off on your tanks as well. Gonna continue to poke around, just advance the tanks forward, hop them a little bit. Got another wave of locusts ready. Couple snipes going off, cleaning up those mines. Yeah, now we're gonna be able to collapse. Another wave of locusts going on the rear tanks. Assimilation complete. There we go. Locust cleaning that up.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand. My brand. So we'll see here. Adding on to the Swarm Host count. +3 missile on the way. Bill's trying to get ghosts out, but he is losing them a little bit. He's only building them 1 at a time and losing them when he has them. He's going to have to be able to apply snipes to these Swarm Hosts, which is harder than it sounds. We have a Locust coming in. They're going to land right on top of a bunch of Blue Flame Hellbats, so not going to accomplish too much. Bopped immediately. Gonna keep reloading these and adding on, though. Every wave of Locust is increasing in value. It is a
Look with your special eyes.
attrition-y based unit, isn't it? Thank you for the follows, Boss Terran and Barcode. My brand.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
Alright. Blue Flame Hellions peeling off. They're gonna try and get up in here. Get some drone kills. See, not a whole lot. This is the problem when you rely heavily on Swarm Hosts for your offense, is you don't have a ton of defense. But no, there were Hydras right here. They're going to get that. Or it can really dive in and get damage done. We'll see. Oh, there's nothing here. There is nothing in the way here. A couple Blue Flame Hellions are gonna find the Hellbat or the Hellmuffins. Can they? There goes a wave of Locusts. Some. You're gonna get right on top of these. Good micro on these Locusts, making sure they don't all land. Some are gonna come up here into the natural. You're gonna get some damage done, picking off SCVs a little bit. Stormhost's gonna retreat. Not free. Forced to lift in the natural. Continuing to rack up some worker kills here and there. Okay. Settle in, kiddos. We're going to the super late game. I hope you brought snacks. I hope you have popcorn, candy. I hate you enough for everyone. You're only allowed to love yourself? Okay. Heart nerds. Oh, Miss Cupcake is here as well. Alright. Alright. Liberator's sieging up. We're going to fire off another wave of Locusts here for Neuro. There's not a whole ton of Hellbats with this. They're kind of in the back. Some Locust landing. They're going to get this planetary, I think, here. He's losing a lot of Hydras for this fight, though. That fight did not go super great. Ugh. Not the greatest fight in the world. This is just a tribute. Getting the planetary is okay. I think he got a tank or two there. Yeah, oh, well, there's Yamato in the production time, so Avila's gonna try and get battlecruisers. Again, I like this. Like, he's somebody who classically complains about swarm hosts existing, but there's so many clean answers to them. As a Terran player, there are battlecruisers. As Maru has kind of famously started showing, there's speed banshees also. You can get the speed banshees on top. They look great against swarm host-based armies. Fred says hi. Tell Fred I said hi as well. In 3 minutes when you hear this, because there is a delay. So, your baby, whose name is escaping me right now, because I'm in the middle of a cast. Tell tiny baby I said hi as well. Knight is going down the main, but there is a auto turret here to boop that snoot of that worm before it can pop back out. Units lost. It's Shift L, I believe. A whole heck of a lot. Actually, Avilo trading surprisingly well so far. And he's going to find these swarm hosts before they can fire off a volley. So he's going to be forced to retreat. Can he get a snipe, maybe? Nope. Locust going up into the main. Raptor's poking around, not really finding too much. Locust going to land, force another lift in the natural, get a bunch of worker kills. We'll see here. 20 workers going down. Still relanding the natural.
Look,
Trying to get out here.
specialize.
My burn. Ugh, alright, Yamato's done. No battlecruisers quite yet.
Look with your special eyes.
I need to power out Ravens, Liberators, and Thors. And on upgrades for his flying units as well. Alright, we got a little bit of a flank here. Raptors get on top of these battlecruisers. They're gonna pick one or two off. Forcing that teleport back. Just wasting that cooldown a little bit, that's nice. And here comes a wave of Locusts, so there's no blue flame with this. They're kind of wedged in here in these doors. These Locusts are gonna get some work done. Slow this down. You gotta wait though. Where are these swarm hosts? Oh, there is nothing left here. There is absolutely nothing left on these swarm hosts. It's gonna be a little bit here before they have another wave ready. Yeah, and Avila's gonna be able to get right up in here with these tanks and these stores. He's gonna be able to siege his base. Drones pulled away. This base is gonzo. 100%. There's not a whole lot here though. There's 3 ghosts, 3 blue flame hellbats. Yeah, 3. Another wave of locusts, if they get in on this, are gonna be able to wreck some face. Broodlord's morphing as well, though. They're going to come in from behind. Clean this up. Unless Avilo can pounce on them as they're morphing up here. That would be a great pickup for him. Now, Hydras are here to screen defense. Does look like they're going to... Ooh, okay. We're almost getting there. Not quite in time, though. Locust's going to land. Blinding Clouds as well. Blinding Clouds plus Locust doing a remarkably good job of tripping up these stores. Broodlord's getting to start to pound away here. This is a solid creep cleanup down the central alley here for Avilo as well. The brood dudes go. Did they all get deleted by these stores already? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh wow. All 5 broodlords on the north side getting picked up. Yeah. Neuro is still max. It's not the end of the world. Liberator's trying to siege up, contain these ramps. Vikings landing as well. And now it's just Thor on Hydra, but it's very small counts of Hydra. I think the Thors should win this every time. Alright, another wave of locusts is ready, but they're kind of already at half duration. They're so far back. They were fired from so far away. They're already at half duration. These Thors are going to be able to kite them back, especially off creep. Avilo not having a ton here. Alright, Nidus going down to the front, trying to get around. Avilo's going to retreat, clear up some more creep. Pull back a little bit. Neuro's got approximately 80 million bases. Avilo's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. Arthur is sleeping. Okay. Yay. Blurg. All right. Avilo pulling home to regroup. Max him back out, and he is adding banshees on this time. He doesn't have speed. I don't believe. I don't think I missed it. Nope. He doesn't have speed, or he's adding on cloak now. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier. Speed Banshee is a great way to do this. Oh, the mine's going off. Gonna get a little bit of damage on this Swarmhouse. They're gonna try and wiggle their way forward. Find another volley, but no, here's one Banshee. It's gonna start picking away at these, and yeah, it is gonna get one. Alright, Wave of Locust fired off. These Blue Flame Hellions be able to clear it up, or will they get some damage done? Yeah, they just kind of bounce off this. It's kind of starting to look like Avilo has figured out his Swarmhouse problem. Credit where credit's due. Looks like he's starting to get this. Some Vipers in production for Neuro as well. I'm going to try and get some more Blinding Clouds in on this. Maybe some Abducts and the high value units like the Thors. See. Throwing down Nidus is every which way. They haven't really been used yet, is the problem. They're out there. There's not really been any leveraging of that ability to just instantly move your army around the map. There it is. There's the screech of the Nidus. But let's see. Alright, Avilo shoving forward. He's going to get that Nidus before it can ever really be used as well. Yeah, so there's Banshee speed about to wrap. Nero's going to try and push down this ramp with the rest of this. Thank you for the follow, liking my burn. Alright, there's a wave of Locusts, but they're going to get pounded down before they can really accomplish too much again. Muffins forced back. Yeah, Nero's army is just getting melted here. Just getting absolutely crazy melted. 28 Hydras in production at a time. He's actually down in workers now, too. He's down to 65. He's going to lose this base and probably all the workers here. Yeah, they're going to get evacuated up north to the base at the 2 o'clock position. Let's see. Ranger's popping. He is kind of maxed out, but most of that supply has been in the production queue this whole time. It's not actually been on the battlefield. Right. Avilo's not overstaying his welcome. Again, credit where credit's due. He's pushing forward on the creep. He's getting a base, but he's not pushing so deep that he can get surrounded, flanked, and surprised. He's just doing a good job about picking off bases here and there. He's getting some drones. There are tanks sieged up here to intercept the drones. He's leaving a couple behind just as a rear guard. Alright. Well, whatever mental block Avilo had against Swarmhouse seems to be kind of gone. Banshee's cloaking up. They're going to get this hatchery. 20 drones going down as well. Good lord. Beat cloak Banshees, dudes. Powerful tool. They're going to get the Crater's Fire. Oh my goodness. They're going to walk away to tell the tale. Alright, Swarmhouse pushing up towards the top of the ramp. They're going to fire another wave down. Hellbat's morphing. Mine's going off. Trying to micro these Locusts into the mineral line, but yeah, not getting a ton done once again. Farmhouse gonna be forced to pull away, retreat, wait for another wave. Yeah, man, Avilo's trading really well. He's trading really remarkably well. Spending about 2 minerals for every 3 Neuro spins. Take a peek at this. And he's had a solid income advantage this whole time. Poking around. These Swarmhouse waves have not been super effective. I mean, he's been pretty much equal, though. Neuro replacing it as he loses it. Avilo's starting to build up a little bit of a bank. Lost the production tab there. Cloak Banshee's gonna get this hive. Man, Speed Banshees are terrifying. They're actually shockingly fast for you guys if you didn't know it, too. Banshees with speed have, like, a base speed of 5 something, which is, like, almost what Speedlings have. They're, like, almost as fast as Speedlings. It's nuts. Alright, Nidusworm's gonna try and go down again, just so we have an escape route for our Helmuthans. Gonna fire a volley into this, but there are Thors here. There's again, like, one Blue Flame Hellion, but not a ton. Microing the Locust back on the Thors.
With your special eyes.
Gonna get maybe one, no. Wow, okay. He's really doing an excellent job. Like, credit, seriously, credit where credit's due. He's doing an excellent job of holding these Locust waves back. Gonna lose this Raven to the Spore, though. Yeah, a little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy. Who lost somewhere along the line? Yeah, these speed Banshees still doing work in the main. I believe Avilo has found his edge. He's cleaned up most of the income for Neuro here. Yeah, he's had a solid income advantage for the entire time. He's just trading slightly better. Hitting Neuro really in this bottom left corner of the map. He's picked off production and tech here and there. So let's, for the sake of a thought experiment, if you're Neuro, how do you get back in this? You clearly want to keep leveraging these Swarm Hosts, trying to micro them on top of this army. There's not a lot of Hellions left, though. They have been kind of picked off here. No Blinding Cloud, Planetary Fortress, and these two tanks going to be able to put in work. Solid anti-armor missile, and the Hydra is going to force them back. We're going to have to wait for another wave. And she's continuing to rain terror all over the map. Hydra's not been able to pin them down. There's a nuke on the way for Avilo as well. Nuke on the way. How many ghosts does he have left? He has been kind of sloppy with his ghost usage. Ghosts are a hard unit to use. He's only been producing one at a time and then usually kind of losing them quickly. Alright, trying to push forward. The wave of Locust goes down. Parasitic Bomb on all of the Vipers. Gonna also tick on some of these Banshees. Avilo not splitting out of this Parasitic Bomb. Oof. Locust doing some work on the Thors in the back line. Hydralistin being restarted as well. All the tech really for Neuro. He can't... This is such a dangerous window. If he loses this army, he can't replace it for a little bit. Is it best of 3? Yes. It is best of 3. We have at least one more game after this. And this is looking like a win for Avilo here. He's going to get this mining base. Alright, we have another wave of the Locust, so yeah, now I think that he can clean this up. This Blue Flame Hellion is going to go down. Question mark. Avilo says question mark. Blue Flame Hellion goes down to the spines. Locust gonna be able to clean up those Thors. Now that the Thors are out of the way, maybe Neuro can try and start thinking about engaging this. It's a little suspect though. A little bit sus. I think he's gonna have to pull back here for Avilo. He's got a really nice gas bank. He can replace anything he loses. Whereas Neuro is on, what, 2 mining bases? Really? Not even that. Kind of 1.5. So he's really struggling to replace this army. His upgrades are solid. He's got his tech back online. He's losing a lot of Swarm Hosts. But Banshee's continuing to rain terror. Swarm Hosts are expensive, dirtily, and hard to replace. Trying to get some Infestors in with this as well. Alright. Focus going down, but again, they're kind of just splashing off these Blue Flame Hellbats. See here. Yeah, I think these Cloak Banshees are going to be more than enough to clean this out. These tanks sieging up the back, they're very clumped up. There's no Vipers in sight, though. Neuro has lost all his Vipers. Trying to get bases back online where he can. Don't think he can stop this push from Avilo at this point. This Cloak Banshee is just doing way too much work, and they've been basically unopposed the entire time. We're gonna pop off that base, yeah. Neuro's down to, what? 2 hatches of production? 3 hatches? None of them really have drones. He's down to 41 workers, but Lord knows where they are. They're long distance mining off the space on the north side. Huge wave of Locust is going to fall down, but again, it's just kind of washing off these Blue Flame Hellions. Trying to poke through here with these Hydras. Sieging, re-sieging, creeping forward. We'll see here. Don't think he's going to have another wave in time. I don't want to double click that. Yeah, he's a long way out from another wave of Locust to even try and fight this, and he doesn't really, even still, like, even then, he doesn't have anything to quite deal with the Locust. He has some fungals. More question marks. Really, yeah, there's really not a whole lot Neuro can do, but he's going to try. This is his tournament life on the line. This is the lower bracket. So if he does lose this match, he's done for the day. Same for Avilo. Anyone who loses this match, out of the tournament. No challenger for you. If you guys are unfamiliar with this format, 4 slots today will be moving on to the next season of Challenger. There are 16 slots total. 4 from last season, 4 from the ladder competition, 4 yesterday, and 4 today. Ugh. Yeah, alright, we're getting a solid Swarm Host wave there. Getting a couple tanks picked off. You just don't have enough time. It's going to take so long to get these Swarm Host waves back. They're already up in this base. They're going to get this hive yet again. Continuing to creep forward. Neuro has 1 whole mining base. Fire burn. It's wavy and painful. Thank you for the follows. GG, well played. There it is. Avilo takes game number 1. Just waiting for the second lobby. The second map. We'll see what the second map is, excuse me. Thank you guys for all the follows today. Thank you for this lovely viewership even. Wow, we're up to 50. Good lord. Thank you guys. Question marks. Question marks ensue. Map number 2 will be Kairos Junction. Much smaller map. What's the speed of the Banshees with the upgrades? It's, yeah, I said it later in there. It's close. It's 5 something. It's not quite 6. Speedlings are 6. They're almost as fast as Speedlings. Off creep. Memory serves. You can tell somebody's a little bit frustrated here. We started that lobby without asking if the other player was ready, but that's fine. We're on our way. Kairos Junction will be map number 2. In the bottom left-hand corner, he is root for root. The red Zerg Neuro, the Master of Zen himself. And then the top left, the green Terran, Avilo, back from Purgatory. Ready for more. We'll see if he can seal out the series. Loser of this match is eliminated from Challenger Qualifiers. Shall see. You know what I would really love? And this is just going to throw people. But I would really love if... Oh, and I think I'm going to get my wish. If Avilo just proxy Raxes. If he just proxy Raxes here, just to really mix it up. Because this is not a thing that I think of him for. I'm not in love with this proxy Rax location. This is one of the first places you scout as Zerg with your second Overlord. See if Neuro brings it down here. Okay, so we are throwing down a 2 Rax. So we'll see. We'll see if Neuro can hold this. He's going pool first too, so he has the sick mind read here. He has something in mind, so he's going to have the Lings ready to defend this. This might just be a straight up build order win here for Neuro. Find out. This pool is ready. Speed is started. Lings fired up any minute now, I would expect. Or is he just going to go for a hatch first and then have the Lings ready when he needs him? Nice casting, thank you. I'm sorry guys, I am kind of worn out because we've been doing this since 10 a.m. my time yesterday. Thank you for the cast. Eche Fatum, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Alright, here come the bunkers. The pool is already ready. Lings are about to pop. Drone's here to try and intercept this SCV. Stop this forward bunker at least. The back bunker is 100% going to finish. Here come the Lings. Get on top of those SCVs. Try and get this Marine. No, it's done. We stop this forward bunker now. This is the question. Even more boys being pulled with this. They're summoned. Huh? This low ground bunker actually might finish. I was wrong. My goodness. All right. Gonna try and get this low ground hatch. Fine started up in the main. Yeah, Neuro's just gonna give this up. Let's see. He's gonna use it to tank and buy time and then cancel it at the last possible second. Let's see. All right. SCV coming up the high ground. Try and scout. Link speed is now finished. Neuro's gonna be able to pounce this when he's ready. All right. It looks like he's ready. He's gonna try and save this. No, okay. There's the cancel. Never mind. I love this move, by the way, you guys. I love this move. Pulling this back under the cover of the bunker to wall this off so the Zerglings can't get this around. All right, lowering the supply depot with this, though. I'm going to try and give him the opportunity. We'll find out. Neuro can break this. He's starting to Roach Warren with this. Getting the scout off at home. Seeing that there's nothing following this up. TVs are going to go home. On the second gas. Alright, so there is a factory at home now for Avilo. He's trying to macro out of this. Oh, man. This is rough. I think this is rough if you're the Zerg player. So he's going up for a lair already, so I'm going to go out on a limb and guess, yeah. I'm going to guess that this is going to be for a Nidus transition. We'll see here. We're going to continue to try and poke away at this, though. Walled it on the low ground. They're about halfway done. They're not quite on the gas for a Nidus quite yet, but we'll see. All right, salvaging some bunkers, packing up, going home. All right, there are some Marines here. They're starting to come home across the map. This is not quite ready yet. Not even started. Still got a little bit on the layer here. We shall see. Again, I like this little move, though, of just leaving, you know, like 2 Marines here. Just to make sure that you can't take the hatch for free. There's the Nidus. There it is. Alright. Marine's gonna come down here and find this Overlord. It's parked a little too far out. It should have been back there for... Oh, heck. Well, that's not great. If you're Neuro, your backup plan is now... Now, well and proper fucked, as the Brits would say. Alright, Barry's gonna float in and get the scout, because if you are a mech player, you don't need Barracks. You don't need them. They're too fancy for our mechanical-based units. And he's just gonna start producing tanks, aliens at home. Nice and comfy here for Avilo. Alright, Neuro's gonna have to find some way to break this. Maybe Ravagers with these roaches. He has 1 Ravager. He's gonna try and poke down this. Here's the Overseer. And a very forward Nidus. This SCV passing by is going to see it right away. I'll give Avilo time to react. He's not reacting. He's just sieging up on the high ground up here. Alright. Well, we're all in. Nidus finishes. Neuro shoves his chips onto the table and says, deal with it, nerd. Learn this Nidus. We have vision with this Overseer. See if he can bust up this ramp. Tank siege very far back, so it's going to have plenty of room to both shell at this ramp and not be in range of these Ravagers. In a second tank up here. This is going to have excellent coverage of everything involved. And on drilling claws for the Widow Mines. Alright, I don't know how you bust up this. Your Neuro. I don't know what else you do either here, though. You gotta come home maybe and try and bust down this, take your natural, but you're already so far behind. He's on 18 workers this whole time. Avilo up to 32 SCVs. He's been continuously producing him, starting his natural so he can come down and try and take it. I mean, Avilo can bust out of this anytime he really wants, but yeah, he's just gonna be safe. Wait up here. Neuro's trying to start cruising his way back down this. Oh, I love this. Landing the barracks to block this hatchery. Gnarly, dude. Gnarly. Alright. Fine finishes. Neuro's just going to pack it in and come home. Clean this up. I feel these 2 supply depots actually will supply block Avilo here for a little bit. He doesn't have one started. 76 or 71. There we go. These queens are going to get caught out for trying to get some creep down. Okay. Well, forcing the lift here again. It's going to pick back up and come back down. Oh. All right, Link's coming forward to try and escort these queens home. You gotta save your mamas. Oh-ho. 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 Got a sneaky base. Sometimes you just need sneaky bases. Crawl your way back into this. Avilo continuing to just mech it happen. Adding on. Production. Getting that Thor count out. Getting upgrades. Neuro going for Carapace. Gonna try and clear this. Take his natural, maybe. That barracks out of there. Alright. Okay, so let's break this down. 24 workers, 37 for Avilo. He's had a sizable income advantage this entire time, pretty much. Actually, the army is surprisingly equal. How do you make your way out of this as Neuro? His secret base has finished. It's all the way back there in the corner. Third is about to finish as well. He's trying to drone a little bit here, but I think if Avilo pushes back out at pretty much any point, he's just going to steamroll. This is such a nice army here. Like, the problem is he's got this huge window of opportunity and he's just sitting at home and letting it pass by. The longer he waits, the more Neuro's going to be able to recover into this. Droning a little bit. Adding on a very fast, or very low economy infestation pit as well. I'm going to guess he's just going to try and go the swarm hosts again. Blue Flame Hellion for Avilo, so he's going to have that ready to deal with the locusts. That'll be nice. See, here comes the push for Avilo finally. He's just going to clear up some creep. We're forking off some lings. See if he can get the third base canceled. Mine goes. Oof. Okay, not the best Widow Mine hit in the history of Widow Mine hits. Gonna get the cancel on the third. Got a CV. Fly, you fools. Nope. Alright. More from those Hellbats. Gonna force these lings away. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Sometimes you get this late hatch block. Or you get this late... Sorry, I'm reading chat. Shouldn't be reading chat while I'm trying to cast. Nidus is going to finish up here, it looks like. These Hellbats morphing. Alright, no, tanks are up here to reinforce this. Now it's not. Alright, Nidus is booped. Nidus is booped. Get that snoot back down under the earth. What do you think this is, Dune? You can't ride the worm. Neuro, you can't ride this worm. Okay, he's continuing to try and drone. Get a little bit of an economy scraped together. He's got his infestation pit. He's actually adding on pathogen glands, so Infestor is going to be the choice here. Again, I kind of like this. I kind of don't like it. I kind of like it. I can see arguments both ways. Sometimes you can get the fungals on these things. I think he's probably actually going to go for Neural after this. Yeah, Avilo found the hidden base down here in the pocket. Going to be another attempt at a Nidus up here in the main, but there's a tank right here. It's going to stop that from happening. We're protecting this hidden base. That Nidus is not happening. Alright. Supply's kind of equalizing. You know, tacking on more and more infestors. Huge wave of drones as well. Trying to just continually scrape together that economy. Like, the longer Avilo just sits here, the more time he's giving his opponent to claw his way back into the game. You had a dead Zerg 4 times over, and you could just, in the immortal words of Day 9, go fucking kill him. Just roll him over. If your opponent's doing weird stuff, just go kill him. But no, Neuro's going to continue to drone now, claw his way back into this. Climbing up that worker chain, throwing down more and more worms, and this is just keeping the fear in Avilo. He could just leave one tank here, siege it up, gun these Nidus worms down, and he doesn't have to care anymore. And add on a fusion core. We're going to see. Last time he did go for battle cruisers eventually. We'll see. Ugh, I don't know. I'm not liking too much of this here from Avilo. He's definitely not out of this, but he's making life much harder for himself. Alright, there's the neural parasite. Mines are gonna try and spread out, get something done. And on Ravens, getting the vehicle upgrades. We'll see if he uses his fusion core and what for. Last time he built it, kinda didn't use it for a little bit. And then remembered he had BCs later on, and that finally was enough to close out the game. Honestly, I'd just like to see Speed Banshees again. I love Speed Banshees. They're such a fun unit. Alright. Yep, there we go. There are 2 battlecruisers on the way now, as well as +1 ship weapons. So this should be enough. Neuro's army right now is very roach heavy. Nothing that really shoots up. It's just kind of infestors with... They do have Neural, so you can Neural the battlecruisers if you can find them with the infestors. That's the operative word, if you can find them. Sometimes they're going to teleport and your infestors will just be across the map. Alright, there's a hive on the way as well as a hydralisk den. He's going to have something that can shoot up here. Is he spotted? He has not spotted the fusion core quite yet. And we're just going up to 4 battlecruisers at a time here. I don't know, Spire. I think you want corruptors to go with these infestors. There's Yamato as well. Neuro continuing to drone hard because Avilo just will not leave 3 bases. He just absolutely refuses to leave 3 bases. I'm going to throw down what I expect will be more planetaries in the high ground up here. Midas as well with belly full of lings. Let's see if we can get some around here. Hive is about to finish. We'll have the access to Vipers. I don't know if we'll want to go for them right away with this small of an economy. Alright. This is a hot mess. I don't know how we're going to manage this. Neuro's finally starting to get an income lead for the first time in this game. Yeah, alright. +2, about to wrap up for Neuro. Hydra upgrades started. Throwing down spores everywhere, because I think he's playing with the fear of the Speed Banshees again. I think starting to siege up. A couple Bile's gonna go down and pop that. Now Avilo's trying to finally take 4 bases at least. Clean this out. Alright. Now we're going to pull back, continue to add on Hydras, mass up, tech up, and get upgrades. This is such a passive game. There hasn't been too much in the way of spellcasters here to really start getting value. I'm afraid that these battlecruisers are just going to come out and roll this. First battlecruiser is out. It's going to go down this hatchery. Yamato it as well for extra screw you measure. Bye, Brian. Thank you for the follow. AM Jacker likes the brand. Okay. Avilo finally starting to feel safe enough to start moving out. He's got a nice chunk of Roach Hydra here, and these infestors are very full energy. They're gonna have plenty of Neurals available to them. Avilo trying to get his 5th as well. Just really take this quadrant of the map. Wait for the creep to clean up a little bit. Man, you had such a lead, and you're just letting it slip out of your fingers, Avilo. This is... It's a lot of battlecruisers, though. It's definitely not impossible. First, Neuro goes out. It's going to start raining Terror down on some of these units, as well as some infested Terran. They're not going to finish, though. Taking a little bit too long there. Thanks, shelling away at some of these spores in the back. +3 missile on the way, as well as 10 more infestors. You guys, if you weren't here for EU this morning, we had a flashback to the 4 Fester hit squad. We upgraded to the 44 Fester hit squad today. Actual factual 44 Fester hit squad. What was it? B versus Braddock this morning. Braddock playing Micro Machines, this very fast mech style. B opting for just like straight up pure spellcasting units. Just Infestor Viper. Battlecruiser's getting some work done. Mono's gonna go down on one Infestor. I'm gonna try and fungal this so they can't jump back out. Neuro as well. Yep, there's the fungal so they can't jump away. Bro. My burn. Alright. Continuing to be very passive in his corner. Let's get 5 drone kills, but yeah, now Neuro has a drone lead for the first time in this game. He's got a sizable mineral bank. There's the Vipers, finally. I'm gonna work with this Battlecruiser to come deal with this Nidus Worm. Yamato. Boop. Nope. No Nidus for you today. Avilo out of practice, maybe? It's definitely possible. I have not seen him hit any of the streamers I follow on ladder. Definitely possible. Tank's unsieging. They're gonna keep working around, but also he's just somebody who plays passive in general. He's a very passive player. So this, and I think that's always been his major flaw. It's very exploitable too when somebody plays this passively and you know they're gonna do it. All right, Blue Flahellion's gonna dart in. Not gonna get too much done. There's a couple friends there. Gonna continue to poke around, look for opportunity. Burrow infestors, they're like little land sharks. Baby shark boop boop a doop a doop, baby shark boop boop a doop a doop. Alright. Fling some infested Terrans down here and cancel some planetaries. They're gonna try. It's a lot of infested Terrans. Try and get some work done here. And yep. Infested Terrans, as per usual. Not great. Every time you're like, yeah, maybe they would be good here. Nope. Spoiler alert, they're not. Nope. Alright, alright. Anti-armor missile going down on this. Gonna be able to try and think about engaging if he wants to here. Siege up these tanks though. Just clear out some of these sports. Push the creep back. Creep is getting dangerously close to Avilo's tank lines. Wait out that Dorito cannon. We need to push forward on this creep. Legion up tanks, pushing forward. Liberator range as well as Banshees. Cloak for the Banshees. Blah, blah, blah. Words. Nidus blocking Ace from being landed. And it's gonna finish. It's gonna unload though. No, if the army's right here, it's not gonna unload. They're trying to push forward, but these tanks in the back, just a little bit too entrenched. Alright. Putting that battlecruiser down. That's something. Liberator range, still in the way. Battlecruiser's in a Raven. They're just continuing to add on Hydras with this too. Using a couple drones here and there in the main and the natural. Battlecruiser's gonna warp in. Gonna force Neuro home to respond to this. He's gonna lose this hatch on the north side as well. And there's already a command center hovering, ready to pounce. I want that base. Alright. Battlecruiser's gonna try and maybe pick off a tech structure too. Wedged back in its corner here. Alright.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Oh, thank you for the Prime subscription.
I'm the best.
Oh, that's Starcraft team. I'm the best. I'm the best. Alright, finding some infestors. Burrow, hide. No, run away. Okay, there they go. But scan goes down. Gonna continue to power through that. Alright, adding on even more and more Hydras. And we get a pounce on this. There we go. Cleaning up some Cloak Banshees. Good Lord have mercy. This is the second 20+ minute TvZ. This is one for the YouTube, Ma. Tank sieging up. Neuro's gonna try and press into this. This is not a good push. Oh no. Blinding Cloud goes down on some of those front tanks and the back tank. Okay, there we go. Good Blinding Clouds. Forcing the warp back home with the battle cruisers. One lone Hydra picking away at the base on the north side. Alright, Blinding Cloud going down on the battle cruisers. For you guys who weren't aware, there was a patch today. There was specifically a hotfix patch. So if you're aware of that bug where Parasitic Bomb could stack, that is no longer in the game. That was fixed this afternoon in time for NA. Still live for some parts of EU, but not quite. Basically, the bug was the game couldn't recognize between the parasitic bomb that was dropped after the unit died and the parasitic bomb that was on a unit that was still alive. It couldn't it differentiated those two things, thinking they were separate instances. So if a bunch of units like these Ravens were all killed with a parasitic bomb, the leftover dropped bombs would stack. That was hotfixed today. That's not gonna be so hot. It's not an option here for Neuro. It's got the normal ones working as intended. Ling's gonna try and get a run by, but there's mines here, tanks everywhere, planetaries everywhere. Good luck. Right. Trying to replace some of these Vipers and Festers here for Neuro. He's got a nice bank going. He'll be able to push up this, get this planetary. Get this tank. Avilo a little bit out of position here. Get this command center as well, this orbital. Gonna maybe get that high... No, not getting that Raven. Nice Dorito cannon on most of this. Gonna force Neuro to retreat. Wait it out. If Avilo loses this game, I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna riot. He had such an amazing lead to start out with, and now he's just kind of... he's much too passive. Much too passive. There is a Ghost Academy with this. He's going to try and get some ghosts again. Maybe a nuke or two. His ghost utilization was not super hot in game 1, but it is a nice answer to a lot of the things Zerg wants to do against the things that Avilo wants to do. Let's see here. Super duper heckin' passive, you guys. I'm gonna find a couple mines. One's gonna go off. No detection quite here. There we go. Fungal goes down to get that mine. We're gonna tear down these rocks, make room for all of this huge mass of Hydras trying to come in here. But yeah, Avilo had plenty of time to react, get in position. First anti-armor missile going down on that huge mass of Hydras. Even getting a frazzle on this Viper. That Viper's gone. Nice. The frazzle. Ooh, no, don't lose me even more Vipers. Parasitic bombs going down in the middle of this. Okay, good splits from Avilo. Gonna avoid the worst of them. Oh, no, gonna lose. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Cast or curse, you guys. Alright, scans continuing to go down. We need to poke and prod each other, looking for an opening. SCV's long distance mining from Neuro side of the map now. They're gonna throw it on a base here? I hope so. They definitely should. Alright, more anti-armor missiles going out. My brand. Yo, Jordis likes the brand. My brand. Alright, ghosts are in production now. Queen's up here, intercepting these SCVs long distance mining. You don't see this every day. That is... You don't get that kind of entertainment for free. I'm gonna continue trying poking here. Solid fungal on most of this, as well as infestitarians. I think these are actually gonna finish. Look at that. They're gonna start chugging away at this. Holy shit, that's a lot of infestitarians. Lord have mercy. Alright, and it's gonna buy plenty of time here for these Hydras to power in. Blinding Cloud's gonna get that tank as well as this planetary. A lot of time for these Hydras to do work. Maybe snipe this, but this base is mined out. It doesn't really matter. Sniping this base doesn't really matter. Yeah, he's just gonna... Oh, no, he's gonna keep committing to this. He is gonna kill the planetary, but... not the greatest cost for Avilo there. No, this is AVI whiskey. This is AVI. This is actual factual Avilo. It's not Riddler. I believe Riddler even has to play under Riddler in the bracket. I'm not 100% on that. Because I think he is... No, he is in the bracket. Yeah, he is in the bracket under the Riddler ID. So, yeah, I did know this was actual factual Avilo going in. I was really sure, and then you said that in chat, and I was, like, doubting myself for a second. Alright, we're adding on Banshees. Yeah. This is a Viper count here for Neuro. We got 6 Vipers ready to go. There's going to be Parasitic Bombs. Solid Fungal going on. I'm going to get that one Ghost. We'll try and get a couple more Fungals. Throwing down another huge wave of Infestitarians, but he's losing Infestors for it. Yeah, Infestitarian's not going to do too much there. Hopping off that Overlord. Alright, he's going to try and rotate around. Protect this base. He's going to push in. Solid anti-armor missile on that big pack of Hydras. Gonna get that. Pressing a bomb, no splits. Split. No, he's not splitting at all. Oh my goodness. He's not splitting at all. He took the full duration of that on pretty much all the Banshees. Oh, hate to see that. Blinding Cloud's going down. Abducts as well. Gonna get a couple of these Thors. Be forced to retreat. Oh no, there's nothing really here left but Infestors. There's only a couple Hydras. Not a whole lot that can actually fight here for Neuro. Ugh. Alright, he's trying to remax here. But Neuro's just adding on more Infestors with this. He hasn't more than enough Infestors. He needs something that can A-move. That's what I'm concerned about here. I don't believe he's gotten a Greater Spire either. He's not gotten a Spire at all. Some Broodlords or something. Yeah, there's already a huge chunk of stuff that shoots Broodlords. Not that. We just need something that A-moves. A couple more Vipers to replace this. I think this is an okay position for Neuro, but he's fairly far down. Avilo's starting to build up a bank. Avilo's got the worker lead again. There's just not a lot here that fights one-on-one. Mine's going to try and get some burrows. Mine's going to take care of those before they can do anything. Throwing out a million, billion, bajillion infested Terran. This is like playing They Are Billions, but in Starcraft with all these infested Terrans. And some of them are going to finish, but the tank fire is going to gun down most of them. So they can really accomplish too much. Couple Neurals in here. These tanks kill their friends as well. Yeah, Neuro's at 150 supply and kind of falling in these fights. He's not taking the best engagements in the world. Neuro has a solid mineral bank, but no gas to really speak of. Huh. Alright, Avilo's going to continue to creep forward. I'm going to nuke in this as well. Adding on to the BC count, trying to replenish that a little bit. There are Hydras being born again. Hydras being born again like they're evangelicals. Look at Alright. Alright. Gonna get that base. Cut off a bunch of gas availability here for Neuro. Neuro expanding down on Avilo's side of the map as well. He's got income. Trying to replace this. But this is definitely scary. He's starting to get pushed back a little bit. Avilo's creeping. Creeping forward. Yeah, please no discourse in my Twitch chat. I love you guys. Thank you guys for viewing, but please let's not open this can of discourse. Let's just focus on the wonderful video game we all love today. Oh, Battlecruiser's warping into the main. They're gonna get that infestation pit. Infestor's coming home. You get a Neuro there. Neuro from Neuro, as you do. Mono going down on his friend. Neuro's gonna expire. Another. Got him. Now all the Infestors are back here dealing with this. These tanks are going to have plenty of time to shell this base. This is another mining base going down for Neuro. No gas here though, so again, it's like trying to break this base. It's kind of whatever. Neuro really needs the gas more than he needs anything else. Banshee's going to try and get some damage done here, but Spore's going to kill a couple of them off. So they can really do too much. Yeah, okay. Losing all the Banshees there. A little bit sloppy for Avilo. A little bit sloppy. Battlecruisers continuing to try and poke at this while they fight each other in some sort of weird Rock'em Sock'em Thunderdome thing. Okay. One goes down. We're gonna need a couple infested Terrans to finish that, buddy. No, there's 8 HP there. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ghost trying to get some snipes down. They're gonna get fungled. Little chain fungals there. Avilo once again long distance mining off this base. Man, these are some slugfest games. Is it correct? Yes, it is. I mean, we're 32 minutes in a late game. Both players are maxed. Have banks building up. Gonna keep poking around, looking for a weakness here. Avilo's got a nuke in the tank ready to go if he can get a ghost somewhere. Gonna try and push it on the space. It's gonna be scary. Neuro really needs the gas income. Alright, here's the nuke on the center of the army. Their detection here. Is Neuro gonna see it in time? Looks like this is gonna finish, but yeah, there's nothing here for it to hit. Nuke. Burp, burp. Base is gone, though. That hatchery is gone. So we'll see. Throwing down a... I guess this is going to be an or a planetary at some point, just at the front to try and pin this and hold the line. Continue to just poke around, push forward. Butters. But, alright. I think he's starting to finally find his angle. Mine's going off. I like this little bait with the infested Terrans on the mines, though. Just like 1 and 2 at a time to force them to detonate. No unburrow micro here for Avilo. He's not... Not Maru. Yeah, don't do that. That's gross. Thank you for that timeout. Alright, getting some neurals on some of these tanks. Fungals on the Vikings as well. Solid EMPs from Avilo on some of these investors, but I don't... Is it enough? I think Neuro can beat this little part of the army from the high ground. There are some Thors behind this. That was a really good EMP. These infestors are empty tank. Alright, Neuro just really needs to find some way to stabilize here. He's again got the income lead. Look at this graph. It's been so back and forth whole game. This is the income lead again, but it's mostly in minerals, and that's not what you need here as a Zerg player. You really need gas to replace your spellcasters you're missing. He's got a little bit of a bank. He's sitting nice and pretty capped out on terms of supply. How are these gases doing? You got 500, 26 almost mined out. 500, 500. And that's really it, yeah. All these other gases are totally tapped out for Neuro. Double Snipe's gonna go off. He's gonna get 1 or 2 Swarm Hosts for free here. Like, at this point, this game's gonna come in almost entirely down to the usage of energy-based units. It's gonna be super important. It's gonna be, can Neuro get on the tanks with his spellcasters? Can Avilo keep his tanks alive with his spellcasters? So we'll find out. A couple good fungals going down. Throwing down some infested Terrans alongside it. See if we can clean this up. Alright, infested Terrans finishing. They're gonna get these Ravens. Hydra's darting forward. Got a little bit of a concave there, but not quite enough. They're gonna be pushed back. We have the BM question marks again. The question marks of Manor. Manor marks, that's what we're gonna dub them. We've come up with a new trend here. They're Manor marks. Yamato's going down on some of these infesties. Battlecruiser is going to do a good job of mopping up the last of these Hydras. GG, well played. There it is. Good luck, have fun next round. Neuro has been eliminated from WCS Challenger. Avilo's going to advance to the next round.